Welcome to Industrial Knowledge, and we will talk about fires and explosions. Fires and explosions hazards, fire and explosion, hot work, liquid hydrocarbon or gas leak sources of ignition, accumulated trash, smoking in non-designated areas, controls, hot work permit, monitoring of work, gas testing, areas wetted, fire barriers or shields in place, good housekeeping, combustible materials removed, fire extinguishers and equipment, cutting, welding, brazing hazards, fires and explosion buildup of flammable gas, toxic vapors, oxygen-depleting gases or vapors, extreme light, electric welding flash, defective equipment, unskilled operators, controls, equipment inspections before use, hot work permit, ventilate area, gas testing in confined spaces, welding screens for electric welding, flashback arresters on oxy-acetylene cylinders, equipment turned off or isolated at shift end, hot work permit controls, in hydrocarbon facilities, cover or water seal sewers within 23 meters 75 feet of all ignition sources. Hot work is not permitted above 0% LEL. Fire protection equipment shall be readily available. Cutting, welding or open flame, fire watch shall remain for no less than 30 minutes after work is finished. Combustible material shall be protected against sparks, welding slag or heat. Open fires and/or open burning require an authorization from SA Fire Protection Department. Fire watch, designated by the issuer, understands hazards from hot work, precautions to prevent fires, procedures for raising the alarm, monitors hot work activities, ensures fire equipment readily available, trained in using fire equipment, electrical arc flash fire hazards, fires, electric shock, exposure to, arc flash, arc blast, extreme light and sound energy, controls, hot work permit, LOTO, ground fault circuit interrupter, approach boundaries for live work, qualified individuals wearing PPE to work on electrical equipment, certified electrical equipment, electrical fire hazards. Damaged power cords, overloaded extension cords, unsafe space heaters, accumulated trash, poor storage and housekeeping, controls, regular inspections, UL listed equipment, good housekeeping, use of GFCI fire extinguishers, qualified personnel for maintenance, emergency preparedness, hazards, employees unaware of, high-risk work areas, local alarm sounds, correct actions on hearing alarms, muster point locations, your work is affected by the work of others, EOLB, hot work, controls, orientations for the site and work areas, awareness of local alarm sounds, awareness of response actions required, your attendance in the area is identified and logged, e.g. visitor log surrounding jobs that may affect your work have been communicated to you. SIMARPs, response plans, hazard, lack of planning, generic plans that are not specific to the work or job performed, their exact work site. Workers do not understand their role and responsibilities. Workers not trained in response plan actions, controls, written emergency response and rescue plans for all high-risk work and jobs. Confined space work, such as inert entry. Workers are aware of roles and responsibilities. Rescuers trained to carry out the plan. Contractor plans must fit with existing site rescue plans. Reporting and responding to an emergency hazards. Worker does not know what is an emergency, how to report an emergency, actions to take, evacuation or muster location, no ability to report emergencies. Controls, know how to report an emergency, dial 110, radio call, training on what to do in an emergency, response actions required, alternative muster points.